you wind up going to GitHub, downloading and compiling more of the more modern day apps that you'll need in this than you would say, like Arco Linux, Ubuntu, you basic run of the mill ones. The other thing is the bootloader's Lilo, and you got to do the automatic setup for it. Which when you do the setup, and that's the other knock too. That's number 2 is Lilo for the bootloader instead of Grub, which a lot of people argue about that, but I like both. They both work, but it's a little bit more difficult to set up Lilo than it is Grub. And the third knock is the actual installation process. Most people are used to a self-guided one like Color Mars, this, that, and other. This one uses the Ncursus one, which is the one that a lot of people do not feel comfortable with, because the biggest sticking part in it isn't so much the other stuff, because you could read through it and figure it out, but it's preparing the disks for the install. In Slackware, you actually have to use CFdisk or FDisk. If you're apt at doing that, no problem. You can get it installed. It took me about 5 minutes to install this altogether. Honest to God, it took longer for it to download the packages for the base package to install than it did for me to get through the actual installer. So that's that. And I'm going to do a follow-up video on how to install this, so that if you are not strong or proficient in actually using the Ncursus, I'm going to take you through the walkthrough on how to install this, so you can actually test drive this yourself and see if it's something you like.